everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, we are back.
Sponsored by Iced Honey Buns.
We're sponsored by Iced Honey Buns, right, Pops?
We're sponsored by
Suplex
Apparel.
Yeah, I wish.
And then the sweat streaks around it.
Yeah, I'm sweating, motherfucker. I'm worked out today. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Worked out today. Worked out.
Chamber worked out today.
I don't even want to go there.
Tired.
I don't even want to go there with the workout thing.
What are you talking about? I walked all damn day.
But
Who the fuck is walking beside you, goddamn? Shut up.
I'm shot.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Iced Honey Buns. You're welcome.
Damn right I was. That's why I was hard to get there. Let's go. Feel like I'm up in the cabin. Getting ready to eat them. As soon as this is over.
We're back with this edition of 5 Questions with WR. That's where we answer your guys' questions. You guys send in questions like because you're trying to keep up, trying to write them down. And
Maybe they want to know about the honey buns.
I doubt it.
Yeah, got them up in the cabin.
But anyway, we're going to be answering your guys' questions. Pops, how do they ask a question that hasn't been asked before?
Tell them how to ask a question.
Or do we have to do this again?
Yes, all the time, yes.
Oh, hell. Oh, shit.
Tell them how to ask a question.
Not on Instagram, not on Facebook, not on any other fucking platform.
Twitter.
Not on Twitter. I call it Twatter. But anyway, the only way you can do it is in the comment section down below. If you don't know how to do that right there, then you shouldn't be on social media.
I agree with that.
Or you shouldn't even ask a fucking question.
But we're going to answer your guys' questions. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah.
The first question is asked by Jose Cruz. Thoughts on the wrestler Ace Steel? Now, of course, some people may not even have known him back a while ago, till just recently, really. I mean, about the whole CM Punk, Ace Steel, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega bullshit that's going on.
Yeah, and Larry.
And Larry the dog. Some people...
Three Stooges going on here?
Well, some people may not know who Ace Steel really is.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on Ace Steel, Tommy? Do you know a bunch about Ace Steel?
Well, I know Ace Steel is a friend of CM Punk's.
Yep.
Which there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, friends are friends.
Friends are friends.
And who gives a fuck? People think the only reason he got a job is because he's CM Punk's friend. Who gives a fuck? Didn't Bischoff hire fucking his friends?
Mm-hmm.
He hired Hogan, didn't he? Yeah. Hogan hired Bubba, didn't he? Friends look out for friends. If they don't stab you in the back, there's a difference.
Oh, yeah.
If they stab you in the back, fuck them. And Ace Steel, you know, he wrestled in OVW.
Yep.
And he had a
Ring of Honor?
Yeah, Ring of Honor. And he was a decent worker. He was just a little small.
Yeah.
But he was a good worker, though.
Did a lot of matches for, like, maybe you see him sometimes on Heat and Velocity.
Yeah, he'll do some matches like it'd be the Jobber.
And I think his biggest claim to fame is the Raw where he was Donald Trump.
Yeah, when he was Raw as Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for Ace Steel for that.
Yeah.
That's his claim to fame. His WWE highlight.
Yeah.
Being a fucking con man.
Being a con man. America's con man.
Ain't that right, Orange?
Yeah, but you see, it's
There's
okay.
some more purity.
I'm an American.
And I heard another thing.
Yeah.
That the reason Ace Steel did what he did is because his wife's disabled and was in that area.
Yeah.
So he was sticking up for his disabled wife. So I can't condone him for that.
Yeah.
I agree with him. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's coming up to my disabled wife and causing a fucking scene, I'm going to handle it too. I don't give a fuck. And by the way, the Young Bucks to Kenny, they're pussies. They've been pussies for years and always going to be pussies. They can't fight. They can't do anything. They're not no good workers. They never have been, never will be. So if y'all love those people, that's fine. You can love pussycats all you want to, because that's what they are.
We're gonna make you seem like cats. Well, don't worry about you. You got two pussies standing next to you.
Yeah, they got two pussies standing right next to you. He's talking about a little pussy, and he's got two of them standing right next to him.
Cornette.
Cornette is the greatest thing that's ever happened to AEW.
I agree.
And people's like, well, why do you listen to Cornette? Because he critiques every stupid thing they do. And people's like, well, he bashes it too much. Well, it's because they want him to. You think he really wants to watch their fucking show?
I don't. Pops, Ace Steel.
Don't know too much about him. But let's see. CM Punk got his job at All Friends Wrestling, right?
I guess so.
Well, I'm sure goes to tell you,
It is All Friends Wrestling.
Bring your friends over. If we don't have a job for them, they can be the dirty sheets for them.
I got a question, Bob. If the guy was standing up for his wife, and those people were fucking in the locker room causing a scene, would you have done the same thing he done?
Well, let's see. I'd slam the fucking locker on the head.
So you would have done the exact same thing?
Yeah. But you see, you know, if a motherfucker's got a job for me, I'm going to take it, and Shaka Khan's going to give me money. I want it.
But
so there you go.
So you would do the same thing he did?
I'm available, Shaka Khan. You pay me.
No, he don't give us money. He hates us because we bash the product here.
He hates us.
Which feelings mutual.
Ace Steel, a decent worker, a little small though. We did see him we've seen him quite a few times in OVW because he was there for a few months.
Yeah. And then he was gone.
I think maybe he got released because he didn't really go to WWE.
Yeah.
So he did have a developmental deal for a little while. And we did see him on television quite a bit, and we actually seen him live a few times when we go to OVW. So, decent worker and stuff, but not much to say about Ace Steel, though.
But I'm pretty sure the dirty sheets will have a lot to say about it.
Oh, yeah, I bet they would.
Oh, they already hate him.
Oh, I bet they did.
They beat their Golden Boys.
Oh, really? The two guys that like to kick girls in the face and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of motherfucker are you? Motherfuckers make me sick.
Let's go with the next two questions. They're asked by Radical Velocity.
Radical Velocity has a question.
Two questions.
Oh, man, he's doing a doubleheader.
Doubleheader. His first question is, he does know that we're not really big fans of New Japan.
Yes.
Personally.
Well, yeah, you know that.
Sure. And it says, out of curiosity, has there been ever a New Japan match that you actually did like?
In this era? No.
Yeah.
80s and 90s? Absolutely.
80s and 90s New Japan.
I enjoyed the matches of Dynamite Kid and Tiger Mask.
Mm-hmm.
They were great fucking matches, even though Dynamite Kid's a prick. But
yeah.
Great fucking worker, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a prick and still be a good worker, and I can still commend you.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed the tag team of Terry Gordy and Dr. Death Steve Williams. Vader.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah, Jushin Thunder Liger.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to talk 80s and 90s, New Japan
absolutely. I enjoyed that.
Yes.
That's those are the years that they really
They
really struck gold in those years.
I'd say by the late 90s, New Japan was kind of on their ass.
Yeah.
In our opinions. Well, actually, I would say maybe by 2000s.
And the Great Muta.
Yeah.
Great motor.
You know what? Yeah, the Great Motor. But I'd say
Jushin Thunder Biker.
I'd actually go a little bit past that.
Yeah.
In the early 2000s,
It was okay.
New Japan kind of went.
Misawa, another good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by the early 2000s, New Japan kind of just was done for us personally. Didn't really see anything there that was very much of interest. So, if you're talking about anything from current New Japan, I don't give a fuck about it.
I don't give a fuck.
Which kind of pops.
Don't give a shit.
Okay.
So you agree with everything on that?
That fucking shit just sickening.
Did you enjoy the 80s and 90s?
I enjoyed the 80s and 90s of them watching it, but now it's just a bunch of garbage.
Like, we even seen when they were on whatever that channel, Access or whatever.
Yeah. And I thought it sucked, too.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. And it says New Japan on here.
I was like, okay, well, we'll give it a shot.
And didn't like it.
And it was
kind of
like...
sucks.
Yeah.
and it was like you'd be like, the fuck is that? It turned out to be shit.
Well, that goes along with the same line of this one, which is there anyone on the New Japan roster that you like or have been impressed by?
No. I don't give a fuck about Jay White. I don't give a fuck about Okada, where the fuck his name is, who people say, oh, you missed great matches. Okada and Kenny put on great... I don't give a fuck if they put on good matches. They're not my favorite. So I don't give two fucks about either or. And by the way, New Japan, it's easy to fucking entertain them. They don't give a fuck what wrestling is. I'm being honest, they don't.
DDT's a personal champ.
There you go. That's an example, right? The primary example right there. Japanese people, no disrespect to the culture, but I'm telling you right now, it's real easy. It's real easy to get over in Japan.
It is. It's really easy to get over in Japan. It really is.
Nowadays, back then, you had to work your ass off to fucking get over in Japan. Nowadays, you can just fucking do something in the goddamn river and everyone will fucking cheer for you.
DDT.
Yeah, DDT. You can wrestle. I wish you would wrestle at Camp Crystal Lake. It would have been more entertaining. You know what happened then? That give me some entertainment.
Don't say it.
Oh, that give me entertainment. You see, you never get what you want on what you want. You always only the dwellers get what they want.
Of course, naturally.
That's the way wrestling is nowadays.
So, like, okay, when Tony Khan had Forbidden Door.
Yeah, when Tony Khan had the Forbidden Door,
It was open.
It was forbidden.
It was open. It was open
Yeah,
wide.
It was open. It was wide open. It was like thunder, wide open.
Wide open.
And fucking, and
Did you see anybody there that?
I didn't see anybody, nobody, there that have fucking impressed me whatsoever. From what I didn't want to watch the fucking show.
Will Ospreay,
Nope.
who's supposed to be this greatest
Yeah,
wrestler.
people say he's the greatest fucking ever, and go, well, Ricochet wrestled with. Well, who cares? Ricochet's more talented. I can see that right now. Because every time when I look at Will Ospreay, all I see is a fucking midget.
With fluffy hair.
With flippy fucking punk rock hair. Like he's a small Nigel McGuinness.
Guys, you've got to remember.
Hey, Ricochet's small too.
The basement drillers will quiz over anything.
Yeah,
I tell you what you can do.
Yeah.
You can put somebody in like Ricochet against a sorry motherfucker. Ricochet can make that motherfucker look like $1 million.
Hey, I like Ricochet.
It all depends on who they put the garbage in there with.
Hey, I like Ricochet. Now he's small too, but at least he has talent. He gives you some talent.
Yeah.
Unlike fucking some people, like fucking Will Ospreay, who don't do shit.
Okay, what about Jay White? The Switchblade.
Only White I know is Jay Bradley. That's the only Jay I like.
The Switchblade.
And Jay Lethal.
What, did you carry one with him or what?
That's what he just calls himself.
And what makes
Switchblade.
him so fucking... I don't see anything in there.
He's a Switchblade, so does that mean he's sharp? I doubt it.
The other thing I see was at that media scrum, he dropped his championship.
No, that was the only entertainment I got, and then he got pissed off about it. He cried like a bitch. That's what... Have you noticed that what usually American Japanese guys do? They cry like a bitch nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all are a bitch. That's right.
And then not only that, but, what was his name? Takashita?
Take a shit?
Well, that, and also, what about Takashaka, or whatever his fucking name is, that other guy.
Tanahashi or
Yeah,
whatever his name
Tanahashi,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck him too.
I don't see anything there.
Hell, yeah, it's like watching Yoshi Tatsu.
I'd rather see him.
Yeah, I'd rather see Yoshi. At least he had a good song, got me entertained a little bit. When I heard his song, that was about it.
Let's
And when he
see.
teamed with Goldust, that made it better.
What about which I thought he sucked when he was in NXT, Juice Robertson.
Yeah, people, yeah.
They're jizzing about
they're
him.
fucking jizzing
I
on
was like,
it.
fuck CJ
Yeah,
Parker.
fuck CJ Parker. He fucking sucks. He sucks as Juicy. Alright? What are you trying to be, Hoovy? Huh? What are you going... Now you and Hoovy should be a tag team called the Juicy Brothers.
The Juicies.
The Juicies. Or Juicy Juice. Whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
The only thing that I was impressed by was that he actually got fucking Tony Storm.
Well, I wasn't even impressed with that. Well, that shows you that she's just as dumb as he is. I like you, Tony Storm, but I'm just being honest. You always choose the wrong fuck. Why do they always choose the slobs like Tito Sabatelli and fucking CJ Parker and fucking all these fucking guys that can't work? They never want to go with the good ones.
I have nothing to say on that.
Let's choose the people from the power play.
Well, let's see. Let's see. I don't think she really went with him because he's talented. And he must be packing then, motherfucker. That's the only fucking thing I know.
Where? Because I don't see anything.
Maybe shoves it down his fucking tight legs.
Oh, he's a Ryan, huh?
So no, I'm not impressed by anybody from New Japan. I'm not
Me neither.
at all. And then not only that, but fuck the Bullet Club too.
Yeah, fuck the Bullet Club too. People thought, and people's like, oh, the Bullet Club is so awesome. They're a rip-off of the NWO.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Which the NWO was a rip-off of the original NWO.
Yeah, but this is the B team.
Yeah.
The Bullet Club's the B team.
Let's just have this right here. Wait. They're the rip-off of the rip-offs. All right?
By the way, the Bullet Club have always sucked, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So overrated.
Very. Very.
And I loved it when every one of them went to the WWE and they always had to fight a replacement.
Yeah.
Come on. Wasn't Finn Balor the leader of that group at the first time?
He wasn't.
And then he got called up to the WWE. He took it. Then I think it was next was AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
And he got called up and got gone. Then it was Gallows and Anderson. Gone. Adam Cole. Gone. They always take the leader, not the hand-me-downs, like fucking Kenny Omega or anybody. You know, they damn sure don't want none of the Buckies.
No. Well, they were there, though.
Well, they were there.
Sure they were.
But, actually, you know what? Fuck New Japan all in general.
Yeah, fuck New Japan. There ain't nothing good out there.
You know they were there, licking balls.
Let's go ahead. Anything else you guys want to add about
Fuck Japan.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go with the next question. This question is asked by Paul Watson.
Paul Watson!
His question is, what
At least he ain't related. I wonder if he's related to Percy.
Percy Watson?
Yeah. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Took on Primo! You were there!
I was there!
And he
It
enjoyed
was a shitty match!
He
Yes!
enjoyed it.
Live in person.
It was. I wouldn't say live, I'll tell you that much. It certainly wasn't. I'm live. The crowd wasn't. Paul Watson asks, what do you think of Chris Jericho's run in AEW?
Thoughts on Chris Jericho's run in AEW? You want me to go first?
Sure.
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Describe it in one word, embarrassing.
I agree. Like, the first thing that we've noticed, Chris Jericho, when he first came into AEW, of course, bashes WWE. Imagine that.
Oh, but he goes there when they...
Yeah, but
he'll go there, though.
Talk about Cena? Yeah, why not? Stone Cold's podcast? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so you're a fucking
hypocrite.
Yeah, you're a hypocrite, like they said. But that's the first time I ever agreed with a basement dweller.
He should be fired. He should be suspended.
That's the only time I agree with a basement dweller. You're a hypocrite, Jericho.
Hey, lean down there.
Sock.
No.
But we do know that when he first came in, he was the pain maker.
The rainmaker.
The rainmaker, pain maker, fame maker. The big belly Jericho.
Yeah, he was.
Is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he
come on, the NBA fans were even making fun of him. They don't even watch wrestling.
Exactly. They're like,
where's my goddamn
Chris Jericho?
They're like, where the fuck's my goddamn basketball? Who's this fat fuck with long hair? Did this guy eat Chris Jericho? Because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
They were making fun of him, and he got pissed. Well, guess what, Jericho? Fuck.
And then, of course, he becomes even a bigger fat bastard.
Yeah, he becomes a bigger one. And then he was the goddamn, after the rainmaker, pain maker, the widow maker.
Then he dressed in the suit and did the ball dance.
Then he was the fucking ballroom dancer, looking like a bellboy at the Hotel 6. And then he went.
I don't know. I seen that right there. I said to myself, why don't they get a room?
Then after that, wasn't he the Wizard?
The Wizard.
The Wizard. What was his name? Chris Wildcloud.
Chris Wildcloud. And then he's trying to trademark like Sports Entertainer.
Yeah.
He even tried to trademark.
Goat. One goat.
Goat. I think he also tried to trademark GFY to go fuck yourself, and then Moxley said it on television.
Yeah. And fucking, he was the fucking Wizard. And then He was a fucking out-of-shape Backstreet Boy. He was an out-of-shape fucking Backstreet Boy.
They're still dressing like that, by the way.
Oh, yeah, they look like goose.
Did you see them?
Oh, yeah, they look like goose.
Did you see the purple outfits that
Oh,
they
yeah.
had?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? Fucking Backstreet Boys reunion? 30 years later? Jericho's the leader of the band. He's the oldest Backstreet Boy, and they got the replacements.
They got the replacements.
You know when there's a band that's out in the 80s or 90s, and every one of them either got or just wanted to break away or fucking just didn't want to play with these people no more. That's Jericho now. So they always find someone to be in their group.
And by the way, he keeps going like factions to factions. It's like
Yeah.
Inner Circle. Now he has the
Now he ha-
fucking
yeah.
Appreciation Society. Like anybody give a fuck about that
They're
shit?
like, come on, man. Like, Chris Jericho, you are a fucking washed up has-been.
Not only that, but also another washed up has been is the one that's in the group that went from both. That went, well, actually, besides Sammy.
Hager?
Hager.
Oh, he's the biggest washed up has-been of them all. He's up there with
Fuck
Jericho.
you, Jake Hager.
Won't they become a tag team? It'll be called Big Belly and Hagers. Or Big Belly Hagers.
Big Belly Hager.
Or Big Belly Meisters, whatever the fuck they call themselves. Like, Chris Jericho's a fucking utter fucking embarrassment. He's a fucking idiot. I don't have no respect for Chris Jericho anymore. All my respect went out the window.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give two fucks about his fucking bloated hairline. I don't give a fuck about his fucking fat fuck belly.
I'm gonna use Google Paint and
I
fucking
don't
give me a hairline.
I don't give a fuck if he loses weight, don't lose weight, eat 50 million Tim McDoubles. I don't give a fuck what he does.
Donate 40
grand to Trump, made him a joke. That's fine. Go ahead. And your fucking grandmama Jezebel Jericho with the dirty panties and your wife fucking Jimmy Jack Jericho fucking jump off fucking go back to the goddamn fucking and drink and get
insurrection
and be all happy about the insurrection we did. Go ahead. Push me out and maced you. That's what they should have
They
done.
pushed me out of the basement.
Fucking stupid motherfucker. Fuck you, Jericho.
Pops Jericho.
All right, I'm
For his AEW
Two
run.
things about Jericho. Well, one thing about Jericho, another about his
grandma, Jezebel Jericho?
and
Wife and mother.
well, wife and dumbass mother-in-law.
Or his mother-in-law Jezebel Jericho with the dribble, dirty pants.
One. Jericho lost all my respect when the motherfucker did ballroom dancing like Lawrence Welk.
No, fuck, he lost
With the
respect
bubbles
before that
falling
for
down.
me.
Number two, why the hell ain't them motherfuckers in jail? Them two motherfuckers in jail. Why? Because I can tell you why. Because they got money.
And they got Jericho, who's a big star, supposedly.
Where?
And they got Jericho, who's actually a fucking motherfucking moron idiot.
You know what I enjoyed?
What's that?
Remember when Jesse Ventura was on his fucking podcast?
Yes.
I fucking loved it. That was the only Jericho podcast I did listen to.
And Jericho was like quiet.
Jericho was quiet the whole fucking time while Ventura was telling fucking bloated how it was. And he had to fucking eat it like a beached whale that he is.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
Jesse don't give a fuck.
Jesse don't give a
fucking
fuck.
Jesse Ventura don't give a fuck what he has to say.
He'll tell you exactly how it is and how it motherfucking was. And if you don't fucking like it, that's too fucking bad for you.
And he had to fucking sit there and eat it like a fucking whale that he is.
You know, back in the day, and they know this, I was a huge Chris Jericho fan.
Yeah.
Huge Chris Jericho.
Same here.
It took
Honestly,
me. Yeah.
one of my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time.
Yeah. And now he's not even on the list.
And by 2019,
I was done.
Jericho has failed off my list to one of the wrestlers I actually hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Because how
serious.
stupid he sounds.
Yeah. Like, he talked about in WWE where he was given these ideas and everything. Well, apparently, there's a reason why Vince didn't take your fucking ideas. We can see him on fucking AEW television.
We can
Chris
definitely see
Jericho,
why.
we can see why. You're a fucking goof. That's why.
Was those your ideas? Well, no wonder Vince didn't take it.
And then fucking people, then when he said about MJF, yeah, I told MJF he should don't listen to anything Chris Jericho tells you. Don't listen to any fucking advice that fucking beached whale's gonna give you.
Yeah, there is one thing that I really want to know. Was it you, Jericho, that had the idea of the Lawrence Welk bubble falling
I
down?
bet you it was.
Because
Just like the fucking bellboys in Motel 6.
Because no wonder Vince said, "I'll do this one myself."
There's a reason why there, Chris Irvine. He didn't take your goddamn fucking ideas. And just the way he just bitches and fucking complains like a little bitch all the time.
And he bashes WWE. If it weren't for WWE, motherfucker, you wouldn't be where you're at.
You wouldn't even be a star because
WCW
didn't give you no opportunities. Pal.
WWE made you
That's
a fucking
the shit
star.
that pisses me off. He's
And now look where you're at. You're back. You're back for trash baggers.
like fucking, if it wasn't for WWE, motherfucker, you wouldn't be a top star that you were. And you're fucking bashing them. You bash them every goddamn time. Every time I hear your beached whale fucking sound, you fucking bash WWE. Fuck you.
But yeah, fuck Chris Jericho. Let's go with the last question, which is actually
shit,
also about Jericho.
Oh, I can talk about Jericho all day long.
I don't. Jericho can eat shit for all I care.
From Gregory Choulette. Hope everything's going
Hope
well.
everything's good.
Hope everything's going all right for you, man. I really do.
Gregory Choulette asks, thoughts on Chris Jericho winning the Ring of Honor championship?
Well, I'll tell you right fucking now what I think of it.
Was it at a pay-per-view or was it on just a regular fucking show?
It was on regular TV.
Oh, good lord.
You want me to tell you what I think of that? And by the way, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to keep this short and fucking sweet. Why the fuck did you give it to this fucking fat motherfucker that couldn't even put the belt around it? You know you can't put the belt on a beast whale.
I noticed that belt's a little small now. You see it?
Well, yeah, he had to snug it in. He had to suck the belly in to get it around it. Ain't that right, you fucking fat, long-haired fucking hippie rocker? You're a drunken rocker is what you are. You look like fucking Axl Rose had fucking a relapse.
We should mention, he won a championship for a promotion that doesn't exist.
Yeah, and by the way, that's nothing. He won the Ring of Honor Championship for a promotion that's not on television.
They don't have no television.
They don't have no television deal.
They don't have no superstars.
They don't have no stars, or they put stars that they're not using on AEW. They're like, yeah, let's dump them in the Ring of Honor band here. Yeah. That's like fucking dumping people in ECW, WWE over here. Am I right?
Yes.
Fuck. And then he don't work Ring of. He's a slow fucking beached whale, so he's not going to work like Ring of Honor style. I'll tell you that right now. Jericho only works one style, slow. And
slow and botchy.
Yeah, slow and botchy and whaley. Ain't that right, cow?
He looks like a cow on ice.
And he does, fucking idiot. And fucking you look and you take it away from Cesaro Claudio, who actually knows how to work the Ring of Honor style.
Was there for quite a while.
Quite a while, but I understand. If you try to, are you doing this just so, Tony Khan, are you doing this saying, look at our world champion, he's a big name, Chris Jericho, the Beached Whale, is going to give us a fucking TV deal. You think they're going to give you a fucking TV deal because your champion's a fat bastard?
Say what you need to be with saying.
Am I right, though?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to give the championship to someone else, I can understand. Because Claudio ain't no big name, alright. But he's a great fucking worker. And I love Claudio.
I see he's a decent name.
He's a decent name. But if you want to give it to someone that's a big name, okay, I can understand if you want to get TV deals. But give it to someone that can actually work the Ring of Honor style like Claudio does, and that is Bryan Danielson.
Not this fucking old
fucking old, fucking gray-haired has-been.
Who goes, I'm going for Ocho. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. And by the way, motherfucker, you didn't really win those belts. They were written in. Don't be a Bret Hart now.
I won them for real.
Remember? I hate that shit. The pencil's what gave you the goddamn win, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah. And the eraser can do it too.
Yeah, to be honest, you don't deserve no fucking title. I'll go for Ocho. How about you go for nuts? How do you like that? You fucking bloated motherfucker. Fuck you, Jericho.
Pops, Jericho winning the Ring of Honor championship.
Well, first of all, the belt was bought.
Yeah?
Chaka Khan, I call you that. I don't give a fuck. Chaka Khan bought the belts. He bought the ring. and everything like that.
Video library.
The library, which ain't doing that motherfucker a bit of good.
Now, why don't you put Ring of Honor shows on fucking... Do a fucking... almost like WWE does.
Streaming service?
Yeah, with the old Ring of Honor footage.
No, he won't do that.
But
right
no,
there.
he ain't gonna do it
That'll
because he's not smart enough. That's why.
No. You see, he'll take it away from his guys like the Young Bucks and Roman Hair. So he don't want to do that. You see, because they'll be more interested in those guys than they are his guys.
Yeah.
So because those guys had talent, his guys don't. So that's all you got.
So what do you think of Chris Jericho winning the title?
I don't really give it. It's a fucking dog title, motherfucker. That's all it was. It was given to you.
So you don't give a fuck about
I
Jericho
don't
being
give
champion?
a fuck about him being a champion. That motherfucker he can't even fit the belt around him. So what's he gonna do? I mean, I can understand Andre wearing it on his shoulder because Andre was
Mark
big.
Henry or a Big Show. Or...
Yeah.
Jericho win the Ring of Honor. Why? There's and by the way, fuck Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, that belt is okay. It's for a company that doesn't exist. There's no television. No
They barely get shown on television too.
Why? I don't understand. Like,
Not
is
less.
this supposed to be a big thing? Because it doesn't seem like one to me.
Not less. Daddy's gonna help you get ROH started again. And I doubt Big Daddy's gonna spend that many big bucks on a little boy.
Little boys. Ring of Honor is dead. And I don't see why you want to have the World Championship around if the promotion is dead. I just don't understand that.
What?
Unless you're going to revitalize it, but I'm sorry, Chris Jericho's garbage.
Yeah.
He's next to trash to me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't give a fuck about
That's
Chris
going to
Jericho.
make people not watch Ring of Honor if that happens.
So
No, I don't think it's gonna
I'll tell you
happen.
this: fuck Chris Jericho and fuck Ring of Honor Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Claudio. I thought Claudio was a decent worker and everything. I'm glad that he won the championship, but I mean, it didn't
really do much for him.
It didn't do much for him, and it didn't really mean anything.
No.
Just like we said when Cesaro won.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't mean a fucking thing. If I was a rapper and won that belt, you know what I'd do with it? It's all dead. I'd put it in trash. That's what I'd do.
I'd do a Scott Hall.
I'd drop that motherfucker. I'd have the trash can right there, and I'd drop it right in the mother. That is what I think about the fucking title.
But that's the end of this edition of 5 Questions with WR. You gotta get the creams on, man.
I'm trying to give you a sign there.
Give the sign.
Finger this.
Yeah, finger this. But
move that leg, that hog leg you got there.
The hog leg. But we hope that you guys enjoyed this edition of 5 Questions with WR. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook,
My
facebook.com.
thumbs up right there.
/Wrestling Rampage 2. Follow us on Twitter at Wrestle Rampage, as well as follow me and Tommy on Instagram. The links are right here. You guys see them right here on the screen. And if you guys do want to add us on Facebook, you guys can if you're not a basement dweller, because you will be blocked. Tommy, is your block list big?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we know.
both.
But nonetheless,
Well, if you
don't care.
If you close your eyes to something, like the 45 people do, then there's no help for you. So I gave it up on you people.
So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys, because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.